Hello everyone and welcome back to Medieval 2 Total War and our campaign as Scotland. Things are going very well. As you can see, we have breached into northern Italy here, taken Venice, Genoa, we're sieging Marseille, Toulouse is ours, we're over here. We are really pressing Spain, although that is put on hold by the Pope, who has demanded to cease hostilities for 7 turns. As well, we have 3 more turns of ceasing hostilities with Denmark, and a little mission from the Pope to assassinate a heretic, which we are working on. We're trying to get there.
A blessing to you, sire.
Oh, he seems quite proficient, so maybe we'll send you out as well. See if you can do it. Can't reach there this turn, but we'll try and take out the heretic next turn. Up here, we have Captain Stephen is just with this just cavalry army. Oh, and some noble pikemen are just sieging out the rebels in Caen. Sooner or later they will fall, and then this very same army will move over and besiege Angers, which definitely has a more substantial army. Well, actually, it really doesn't. It doesn't have the kind of peasant crossbone and peasants, but it would be a great army if they could actually defend the walls, except that we're just going to siege them out. And if they try to sally forth and attack us, then they will be
Yes, my king.
simple, easy pickings for our cavalry. So that's what's happening over here on our western front. On our southern front down here, as we said, Genoa and Venice taken. We are sieging Marseille. We are going to take Marseille this turn, and we have to because Duke Agostino, the leader of Milan, is charging down with a pretty big army. So we need Ronald of Berwickshire and the few troops that he has to get inside Marseille. Hopefully it will be pretty easy. It's a city, so it shouldn't be too hard to take. We just got to get down the gates, and then our cavalry can do the rest. And over here, the Holy Roman Empire is going to waste their troops attacking us in Venice and trying to take us down. Not a phenomenal army here, but pretty darn good. You know, good enough troops, some great cavalry in there, and a few good, quite solid infantry units to back it up, although they are still a little battered and bruised.
My king.
But Captain Kyle is coming down here to reinforce. He'll move over to reinforce Venice first, I would say. Meanwhile, we moved Ghicain Macartan over from Genoa with just about half of his force, because he had a great force here. I mean, these are all great units. And they are going to very quickly next turn take out Florence. One soldier there. So they'll take out Florence next turn. Assuming, of course, that the Holy Roman Empire doesn't come over and attack us and interfere or anything. But otherwise, we're going to do that. And then eventually, once we've secured over here, we'll probably have to fight off that army. So we may recruit. Well, there's only one mercenary there. We'll see what we can train, but probably not much inside. So actually, most likely, we will have to recruit some troops over in Toulouse and in Genoa and send over just some cavalry, if nothing else. And that, coupled with all the hospital knights inside, should be able to take out Duke Agostino's army. But once we take Florence, we fight off Duke Agostino and have taken Marseille. And then when we kind of continue to fight off the Holy Roman Empire over here, we just concentrate our forces down on Milan and Bologna, which is actually Bologna, not Bologna. And then that's it. Now, there is this region, Ajaccio? I'm not sure the pronunciation on that. I'm probably butchering it. But that is also owned by Milan right now. So we will at some point have to sail a few troops across to take that. That is the end of Milan, but this right here is the end of the Holy Roman Empire. But that's what's going on the southern front of our war right now. However, on the sort of western and northwestern, things are a little more interesting. Up here, we continue to just sort of, well, yeah, we're just going to do this, because we're going to dodge by Denmark for now. We don't want to fight them because there's a ceasefire. But the very next turn, probably not the next turn. I think we can move right to there next turn, right up to the city. And then the turn after, which we'll have to wait one extra turn, I think, after getting there. And then we'll be, maybe 2 turns, then we'll be able to attack Stockholm, take that right away. Trained a few extra troops over there, just in case this army moves over and fights us. Over here, we don't currently have troops marching on Vilnius because we've taken Riga, and this large army from Russia has come over to, well, not really assault us yet, because they haven't attacked. They're just sort of hanging out there. So, yeah, we are going to fight off that Russian army, and then we might, once those troops are recovered, move them down, and maybe recruit a few forces from Thorn and have them join up. There is Alexander of Cobham over there, so maybe him and a large portion of the troops, or even just some of the troops, will move down and take out the last Danish fortress up in this area, because again, Denmark, like Milan, has a place that we would have to sail to. This is Danish down here, Tunis. So really what we might try and do is take this and then make peace with them, or take Stockholm and Vilnius and make peace with them. We will see. We'll see how things go and what our people favor is like and all of that. People really don't want to make peace with us for any reason. However, where things have gotten very interesting is that Hungary has declared war on us. And interestingly, in doing so, they've attacked with just 4 units. I very much doubt that. Now, granted, we only have 4 units of pretty weak militia in there, but we've marched Adam of Angus with just 1 feudal knights over. We have a few more forces approaching. We will fight off Riek of Zara, and then recruit what troops we can, and then we'll see what King Dennis the Malevolent, with some strong knights, but a small amount of troops, what he does there. See, it's interesting because Hungary is a pretty powerful faction. If you look at the standings, we are the greatest faction in the world. But behind us is just, where are they? The Mongols, and then in third is actually Hungary. So, if we just look at the top 5 here, Milan was way up there, but they've dropped down, and now they're pretty much on par with France. Soon will go down. Military, we outmatch pretty greatly everyone except the Mongols, so we should be good there. Production, that goes up and down, but territory, we're way larger. Finances, the Mongols at one point had a lot, but now we're pretty much all on the same level, although we tend to be at the highest there. Population and overall. So the rankings doesn't matter too much, but when you look at sort of military might, it's interesting that Hungary's declared war on us, and Poland is a vassal of theirs, so we'll see if Poland declares war as well. If they do, though, again, like, what military do we see here? Not a lot. So it would be pretty easy for us to close the gap on them. But anyways, that's kind of a long sort of recap and everything, but that is where things stand now. So we have to get into it, and I say why not just get right into it by taking Marseille. Oh, perfect. So there is a family member and 1 crossbow militia. Okay.
For the king!
For the king, indeed. So we just have to take down the gate. We'll lose probably a decent amount of noble archers in doing so, but that's fine. But as soon as that gate is taken, we just charge our cavalry in, and our cavalry will be able to kill everything in there. Don't we have ladders as well? Is it just... Did we build just battering rams? I thought we had ladders. Do we only bring the battering rams in because the ladders are... I don't know. I guess because we only have 2 troops, it only equipped 2 troops with siege equipment. I would have preferred ladders just in case, because they might start in the center of the town, in which case it would make more sense for us to use ladders and quickly run up to the wall and get on it from there. But anyways, we'll just start. You go right in. And you guys just walk up. Okay, they are up at the wall anyways. So, yeah, look at these. Oh, but they do seem to be running now. Which is perfect because it means their towers stop firing on us. Oh, except that they're going to go back up and then the towers will resume firing on us. You guys drop that ram. Yeah, come on, take out the gates.
Our men have reached the gate with a battering ram.
Oh, we're getting there. 85, 90, 95, and 100.
Well. The gates
Perfect.
have fallen.
The gates have fallen, and now we charge in. Okay, both of you have dropped that now. I want you to get inside. Run over that way. And we'll see if we can just get them to run off the wall. Yeah, then that will be better. Actually, yeah, just run up there. All of you, take out the crossbow militia. Take them out. Take...
The battle is very much... Only half the enemy force remains.
Okay, yeah, that took care of them. Now we just do this. Charge them all in, except for you guys. You guys don't go in first because,
I sent Andrew, our men, by the saints.
Okay,
our
taking
men
the enemy
have
general.
slain the enemy general. Without
Yeah, it's
him, his
hardly
troops
a
will lose their will to
very
fight.
demanding fight here, but... You know, we see these
All of
openings, we take
Christendom will
them.
be in awe of the victory we have
Perfect,
won
only
here
38,
today.
not bad. We lost some knights, but... It's inevitable, it's the nature of sieges. As always, our least favorite, the sieges. We just always lose many troops, but that's okay. We didn't lose many there.
Aye, victory.
And we will have to
For
massacre.
Scotland.
Great increase, cruel leader. And he's got a torturer. Oh, Ronaldo. Oh yeah, your dread has shot up. Okay. Torturer, good God. So, now what do we have here? We cannot recruit any troops. And it'll be at least 2 turns before we can. Interesting. Well, we'll take a priest. They might not outright siege Marseille. They might move in back to Milan or Genoa. We will see what happens there. And actually, yeah, first thing before anything else, I want you to have roads. We need stone roads. Now you will train those to run over if they do siege Marseille. Although I don't know if you'll make it there in time, actually.
My king.
Now we have lots of, plenty of money to spend on things. Why don't you recruit a Hulk, just that we have a boat ready to go.
Where's the fight?
And you can't attack right away, and you can't make it there, because Florence also does not have stone roads. If they did, we could make it there this turn, I think, and take out Florence right away. But alas, they do not, so we cannot. You retrain these units and recruit one of those.
Aye, Lord.
You are lazy. Come here if you have a treaty to offer.
I'm lazy? What? What? Oh, it's the Milanese diplomat. Strange. Okay, we'll get Just some more good units to throw down. Because again, this is a high concentration of our enemy forces in there. Basically almost 3 full banners for Milan, and probably just over either 3 or just over 3 full banners for the Imperials there. So we'll see, and more on the way, likely from Hungary. Now, if we attack you guys here, does it draw in our allies? It does. Ooh. They are all so much better than our militia and stuff. But, you know, I think we can take them anyways. Even though it's against us. I think if we fight this and we just wait and slowly walk over Adam of Angus and his feudal knights,
Stand victorious!
I think we can take this. Because our spear militia will be useless against their infantry. Useless. But they might be able to do okay against the general. However, our pikes would, I think, as long as we hit them with the spear wall.
The tide of battle seems to have turned
Yeah.
against us. We must act and halt this turn of events.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, I don't think you being up there is gonna make... I don't think they're close enough for the towers to fire, but we will see. Yeah, no, they're not close enough. So we'll march them out. Yeah, if we can engage them in their infantry line with our pikes against the spear wall. Oh, and we're going to want to speed this up by a lot. It's going to be some time before they walk in here because they're on the opposite end of the map. But I am just going to walk them over because we don't want to tire them out. So we will walk them over and move back over to these folks. If we engage the infantry line with the pikes, here's how we're going to do it. Pikes like that, more or less. And spear militia on the sides. We're going to lock you into formation there. You are both in spear wall. Okay. Once we take out the general, it should be pretty easy with charges from our cavalry to break the infantry. Well, I say pretty easy. Feudal knights will break first. The chivalric knights will be the hardest ones to break. Good morale, good stamina. Oh no, they have good morale as well. Oh, the chivalric knights are actually just worse than the dismounted feudal knights. Just have less defense. Interesting. Versus our pretty pathetic by comparison troops. Okay, let's see. So we'll just wait. Our cavalry, they're making good time. Almost halfway here. They'll eventually get here, and then we sound the charge. Yeah, silver XP, they've got upgraded weapons. And let's quickly look at them. 15, 8, and 16. 13, 6, and 16. So they're at 19 attack on the charge. They're at 23 on the charge. Fantastic. Okay, they're pretty much here. Still all fresh. So that is what we like to see. Great, we'll slow things down a little bit. Let's just move you up the hill. And you as well. We will keep them... Or will we keep them together? Yeah, actually, you run over this way. Slowing them down by running through. It's just slowing everyone down. That's fine. are going to slow things down a little more now. What I want you guys to do is out there like that. You guys move up. Yeah, if I can use my spearmen to charge in on their general, I will do that. But if not, if they can just hit the flanks of the knights, that will be more useful than charging them head on. They will be decimated if we fight the knights head on, even with their gold tier armor upgrade. Okay, how close do we get before what I'm trying to test here is see if they'll run at us. Okay, well, it doesn't really seem like it, does it? So here's what we're gonna do. You guys move up there. And then we're just gonna have to do this. You guys march on them, you guys march on them, and you guys march in on them. You guys charge the general. Oh, they are going to charge. Actually, yeah, charge these guys. Because they are decimating those guys, but if we hit them with a great charge, then it should decimate them. Wavering, shaken. We are losing quite a few, but wavering. We maybe should have charged at.
Andrew, protect us. Our general lies slain upon the
Oh, our
battlefield.
general
The enemy are
has
badly
died.
bloodied. They have lost half
That's
their men.
unfortunate. Okay, so many of our troops are wavering now. Adam of Angus hopefully can beat them there. I need you guys to get out. Get out. And charge in.
My lord, only half our force remains.
Go with these guys. Take out the general. Should have taken out the general first.
By the saints!
Nice.
Our men have
Okay,
slain
there
the
we
enemy
go.
general. Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight.
Run up that way, please. Yep, just get away from these guys. Space so that you can turn and charge them.
The battle
And then
seems
they'll
to be
break.
swinging in our
Yeah.
favor. From such tidings does victory emerge.
Nope, these guys. These guys. Wavering, come on.
Look how our cowardly foe
There we
runs.
go.
It is time to press the attack.
Okay, now we've got them.
This is a clear
little
victory
rough.
that goes to only men
Did
of
lose quite a
great
few.
virtue
I
and
mean, it was
valor.
all our cavalry. The infantry were just to hold them on the spot. I guess we should have known the spear militia charging at the general. Even though they are spears and have bonus against cavalry, it's still like the weakest spear unit against the strongest cavalry unit, essentially. And so, oh, they accepted.
For
There we go.
Scotland!
Relations with Hungary become abysmal. Oh, and you can't quite make it in. That is a pain, isn't it? However,
Something you lack.
it does allow us to train some new units. And I'm not retraining them just yet because I just want more of the units right away.
Aye.
And you can train... why not some more, militia, Cav. Speaking of which, do you have a Thieves Guild? Get rid of it. We want We like merchants guilds. Thieves guilds, we don't need. We don't care. Heavy armor, gunsmith, market. In communal farming, maybe. Okay, good. Perfect. So, that's things sort of settled on our western front. Or our eastern front, rather, a little bit. Rumburg, Breslau. Yeah, you're well supplied there with cavalry. Let's see what's happening up in Riga. So I guess this is about the best that our army currently there will be. Do we wait one more turn before attacking them? No, I think we do. And then bring up Alexander of Cobham behind.
Not here to negotiate the truce.
Or do we need him? Got like 7.5 units of cavalry. More or less. Yeah, you know what? If they're happy to stay there, we're happy to let them. We'll recruit you. We'll recruit one of you because you'll be better for taking down gates. Do we just recruit an abbey, keep slamming away at Catholicism? It might be a little bit much, but... And one of you as well. Big, much militia, not militias. Spy there's giving us good vision. You're on your way over. Anything else over here? Yeah, we'll do another 2 of those. And a Highland Noble. And that'll be more than enough to take out all the Danish up there.
You will have to fight us for this water.
A blessing to you.
You're heading down that way,
Your
you're
Highness.
heading up that way. Perfect. Okay. So, Breslau. Not too much for you. Why don't you... Yeah, I don't think we'll need any more troops recruited from down. Well, oh, but actually, yeah, because this is a city, not a castle. So, yeah, let's throw in some more cavalry. We'll just keep throwing out the cavalry. That is how we bring them down. Now, down here, is everything settled? Retraining. Nothing left to train there. Ooh.
Aye, Lord.
Well, why don't we merge those? Yep. We can
Aye,
retrain. Not much to recruit. We'll retrain those.
Aye, Lord.
And you will retreat back after next turn, because we don't... There's no point in having you out there. We'll just continue to build up the armies. So you... build one of those. Our infantry line going up. And I guess a feudal knights. Things look good over there, over here. Zaragoza, warehouse, shipyard, mining network, communal farming. Let's do that. We're aiming for the cheaper options first to upgrade these areas. Now, we are building one hell of an army up here at Pamplona. Even if they are useless. Well, actually, no, take those back. Build a cannon maker. Or was it Valencia? No, I think it was Toulouse. Yeah, we're going to build one up there, but we can build another one over here. Cannon maker. And then Toulouse is good. Marseille is good. Let's look back at the sort of homeland up here. Is there much that we can build? Rebuilding and retraining. Now that Edmund is governor, people are a little happier, even though he's more of a commander, more of a general than a governor, but still, it's better than nothing. We actually want a couple of you recruited. Oh, and what's this? Prince Alan's there, but we also have Raudry MacMartain. Has come of age, I would guess. Fair fighter, religious. Skilled bureaucrat. So he, even though he seems like a better commander, 2 to law, popularity, 1 to unrest, but another 2 to law, bonus on. He's definitely a better bureaucrat. Raudry MacMartain, though, is more of a general.
Aye, my liege.
Why don't we move you on down to Nottingham? As Nottingham is now fully upgraded into a citadel. And we could recruit more troops there if we needed. What do we want? We're building things here and there. Still a little upset in York. 5 troops. Yeah, why don't you take 2 of those as well, and then we'll trade them out for the town militia. Maybe a church or an inn? I don't know what you people need to be happy. Who knows? And we will... What will we do? Up here, I think we'll we'll build a gunsmith and then a cannon maker, and that can train our strongest troops. Oh, that will make people a little happier. But you're just unhappy over here, aren't you? Well, fine then. So be it. A brothel over there, why not? Just like that, our funds have dwindled. When you have this many cities, it's so easy. Get rid of them. Oh, and over here we needed to train some more troops because of these random big rebel armies that are coming out. Why don't we do this? Just hit them with a bunch of cannons? No, that's absurd. Absurd and unnecessary. Cavalry's a much easier way to. But the upkeep cost is the same, and the recruitment cost is actually slightly less. Let's do cannons, because it's more fun. We will blow the rebels to smithereens. Okay, a very, very long turn indeed. But I think we are now at the end of it. Innsbruck, you're recruiting. Okay, yeah, let's finally end turn. Jeez, that one took forever. Okay, France, what are you doing? Stop trying to bribe us. Just give it up. They'll continue just maneuvering their troops back and forth, doing nothing. They got lots of ships down there. Not that they're doing anything with them, but, you know. Oh, interesting. I did think that this army might get attacked, but look, Prince Godwine. Oh my. And they've got some of their good troops in here too. The Forlorn Hope are excellent, excellent shock infantry. Big two-handed swords. And their handgunners as well. Fantastic little missile infantry. A lot of other missile infantry. But all I see when I look at this is vulnerable to charge. Also, we have a lot of siege equipment. Which, granted, our use of siege equipment never seems to work well. It always seems to go against us. However, they are attacking us, and they don't have any siege equipment, which means we can let them close the distance while they're being fired upon by our cannons and then our catapults. And then we can charge them down with cavalry. Start deployment. Oh, and look at this. Look at this hill for us here. You and you. Oh, you can't. Are hills too much for you? What the? Oh, that hill is too much. Okay. Ooh. Well, what about here? Because they won't be able to charge straight up that. Can we? What is this? So you go there. You go there. Is that okay? Is this okay for you? What is happening here? Why are you so finicky? Okay, well, there is fine, I guess. I hope. You go... Come on. There. Surely this is not... What is it? Too much of a hill for you or something? All of you. There we go. Now you three... I mean, this is a pretty small force that we have here, but you three will guard the hill that way. And then you four... Well, let's just group you into 2 groups of 2. You will be over there, and the others will be over here. Just in case they can move up or something. But let's do this. And then... Oh, God. Hopefully, they'll come into range of our siege equipment, and our siege equipment will actually fire on them. Come on now. Says they're in range. Yep. Shoot at whoever you'd like. Just shoot at someone. Okay, now you guys are gonna go out here. God, these rocks are just... Rocky terrain is just destroying things. Okay, it did seem like we got a few there. Hopefully the catapults will kick in soon. Taking out a few of them, 1%. Yeah, you can take out them. All right, yeah, all of you aim for the... You guys aim for whoever you want, but you, both the cannons, aim for the general. If we could take out the general, that would be so excellent. So you can form up over there however you'd like. I see. And nothing hits. All those attacks. See, so this is why they're bad on solid ground. Stop. Turn that off. You're gonna kill yourselves. You guys stop that as well. Or actually, rather, I guess if we form you into your own, you can just do whatever you want. What is... We will charge at this general if he's gonna move up like this. Victory seems certain. How? We charged 2 units of heavy knights into him. We haven't taken a single one. Also, our catapults, I don't think, have done a single thing. You guys gotta get in there. Forlorn hope. I guess you do that. Catapults for sure stop firing now. You guys get in there and help.
The battle is very much in our favor.
Is
If we
it?
remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
It doesn't really feel that way. If we could kill the general, then things are good, but... Victory's distinct possibility, somehow. Almost a certainty. Now, if we run away, too, they're gonna kill so many of us. We need to take out the general here. I need you guys to take out these crossbows. All of you, if you can. Get out. Get out. Spear militia. Come on, take out the general. These guys are losing hard against the... Come on, please just kill the general.
Good tidings. Greetings.
Yes.
The enemy general
Oh, thank
lies
God.
dead. We have sent the cur
Okay.
to hell.
Now we have hope. Now there is hope. Now they all rout. Yeah, all of you useless people keep fighting. We've routed the militia. You guys can keep going after them, I guess. You guys go after them.
Look how our cowardly foe runs.
Holy
It is
smokes.
time to press the attack.
Okay, all of you, stop firing. Stop. One of you go and hit them. You take them out. No, you guys come over that way. Those are just spear militia. We don't care about them. Take out the crossbow militia. It shouldn't be that hard. Really want to wipe this army out. And I think we have, but that should just about seal the deal. Yeah.
By
Heroic
Saint
victory.
Andrew,
You
our
bet it
foe
was.
is utterly vanquished. Let all who remember
No
this
general
day
either.
remember it as the day of our
Let's see.
most
Bombard.
glorious
6. Bombard. 0. Catapult. 12. And actually 40 on that one. So the catapults did some. The bombards are error there. They have to be in a straight line. They were all just hitting the ground. But per usual, our cavalry pulling their weight. The noble swordsmen 25 and 19, 23 and 4. And the Highland nobles actually pulling in a decent number. Highest casualties for them in the infantry, but they also took out the greatest number. So good work on them. God, those hills seemed like they were perfect, but we just couldn't maneuver our artillery quite right. If we had them just a little bit better, it would have been perfect. But handsome, and it is rejected. So there is one of their not quite full banner, but more than half banner armies gone. Oh, and Milan is doing some weird stuff. Is he just going up to fight France? It seemed bizarre, but if they want to waste their faction leader and one of their biggest armies
Leaving
on
the army.
France, totally fine by me. You know, as we know, France isn't doing much, so... Man of the hour, Captain Kyle, you bet. Loyal beyond question. Religious and aspiring commander, you bet we are adopting him in. Merchants Guild, of course. Papal States hate us, don't know why. A lot of recruitment. So much. Some things built. Faction announcements. Assassinated? No! Adam of Angus was a great commander. He just fought. No!
Onward. What do you
Oh
mean
my
you
goodness.
can
He's only
see
got
me?
2. How could
My
he
king.
possibly have done
Come on.
this? Oh, goodness.
Aye,
We'll merge them together. They make a pretty much full one.
my king.
Yeah, we'll just retrain you. Rather have you with more armor than just a useless militia. Well, that's tragic. Mongols are the richest faction. Yeah, we lost a lot of money because we recruited a lot of troops. Well, that's so sad, the assassination. I hate assassinations.
Aye, lord.
Oh, we can send
Aye.
over a couple of the merchant
Forward.
cav as well. And Genoa can now train merchant militia cav, which is great. You know, I thought originally that they weren't that useful because they're not a great cavalry unit, but remembering that they are militia and so are free upkeep in cities, they are phenomenal.
Aye.
Ooh, okay. Now where to go from here? Well, Vienna should be pretty safe. I don't think anything they're going to throw there will take it out.
Aye, my liege.
Here's what's interesting. So we have all these troops in there. Where do we put Kyle of Renfrewshire? Whom
Aye,
just
my
received his
liege.
command. What and
I will not waste
where did
words
this
with the
rebel army
enemy.
come from with halberds and Swiss pikemen? They're great pikemen. Look at that attack. That's absurd.
The Kaiser's finest yearn to face
Oh man. Now that we can see this army more, look at it. It's all town militia and crossbows. Oh, we're just gonna charge out from the walls and slaughter them with our cavalry.
Aye, my
Yeah,
liege.
so
I will see your head rest
turns
atop
out
a pike.
Stephen the Mean doesn't
Outlanders.
actually
Aye,
need
my liege.
any help. We're
Aye,
gonna
my
move you
king.
up
Aye, my liege.
and see if they want
By
to
your
fight.
will,
Oh, they
sire, we shall
no,
engage. Aye, lord.
and they can't make it in. So we'll just have you join with them.
Combining the armies, sire.
Oh, but if they do fight, that noble swordsman's gonna die. Well. Should we even recruit more bombards? They're useless. All these ones we got up here, useless. Let's see what happened up at Riga. Riga, they're still doing nothing. So we can just move them there. And this, Captain Einstein, is just following us. So we will, yeah, as planned.
Can I be of service?
You can move off to
Of
the
course,
side, good sir.
Yes, sire. Aye, my king. Aye, forward.
This turn, and then they'll have to wait there next turn. And then the turn after, they can attack and take Stockholm.
If it is a fight you wish.
And we'll just leave those troops there. They can mop that up and then move across. Join them, sail across, take Helsinki. Perfect. All right, things are going well. How are things down here in Spain? Their massive army there with King Pablo. Not doing much, still just hanging out. Oh, the Portuguese have left.
We will not
Oh,
surrender these waters
they got a
easily.
much bigger force. Interesting. Interesting. Still won't be big enough to take these folks out, but cannon maker going in over there. Genoa. Suppose we could make a cannon maker over there too. We could just throw them in all around to upgrade ships' cannons and build us mortars, which would be great. Very long range and good attack. Versus the bombard, they've got more attack. Can't use flaming missiles, but they also shoot up, so they'll be able to shoot over obstacles better, I feel like. Hopefully. Over, like, low things. Now, the Rebolt, that's would also be a good one. Missiles can impale several men, and long-range missiles, but then they fire so many. The organ gun. So that's mostly just a troop destroyer. So we'll see. But in any case, I think that's enough for this episode. I know we only had really one turn, so not too much exciting. But I needed a lot of recap for myself to kind of plan over, and I wanted to outline things and where we're headed. But next turn, we fight off the Russians or next episode,
Aye, my liege.
this turn, we'll fight off the Russians at Riga.
Aye.
You know, we've got plenty of troops
Aye,
now
my
with those
liege.
coming in to take them out. Fight off the Russians at Riga. We'll continue to build up our military over here.
My king.
Fortunately, Captain Domengart is still stuck. We'll move you down
Aye.
there.
Forward.
Then hopefully next turn he can move
Inaccessible,
over.
sire.
And we will keep going. Florence
Come on,
will be
Ray.
ours this turn. Actually,
Aye. Closing for
we can just do
crush
this.
the
Yeah, 28.
enemy. Glorious slaughtermen.
Only
These
9,000 and we
people
still have to
kneel
exterminate
before
it?
us, sire. Victory.
They're just so unhappy. Well. Cruel leader. Yeah, everybody's gonna have dread and be cruel leaders. Oh, many things. Destroyed church. Town guard and stone wall. Okay. So, quickly did that. Florence is ours. We are really into Italy now. We'll take Bologna soon.
Got some new exotics
But
to trade
that
with
will
us.
all have to wait till next time. So as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.